fantastic because it's an accessible way to use computers to kind of help with some of our research that wasn't as easy before. So, like if you didn't know how to program or you want to scan a lot of information really quickly, AI can help with that. It helps with summarizing things. One thing I'd like to use it a lot for is visualizations. So, like, I give it some writing I have or a family tree, and then I say, list all the people in the order that they died. So like it makes me kind of understand the family a little bit more. Another thing that's really big in the genealogy field is that AI is being used a lot for transcriptions of handwritten text. Before, that was really hard for computers to do because every person writes differently. And now with AI, you can train these models to kind of understand certain types of script and handwriting throughout time. So it's making those texts so they're a lot more searchable and easier to access than before, and a lot quicker than like a human reading and typing out transcriptions. So those are the big ways. Yeah, so there's a lot of AI is kind of really an all-encompassing term we use for a lot of different things that computers are doing for us now. So one that's come out recently that's been really accessible to just you and I are called LLMs, or large language models, and that is basically throwing a lot of words, language, and text at these computers and helping them learn to think and like talk like and interact with like you would with a human. And there's a lot of different ones. Some really popular ones are ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Google has Gemini, and you can kind of research. Each one has their strengths and weaknesses, and people kind of find their own preferences as they start to use them. A lot of them for kind of trying out and doing really simple things are free, so you can just kind of sign up and start using it like right away, which I think is really cool for making it accessible for people. One of the pieces of advice I give people is to just try it, see what happens, give it a question, interact with it, give it some data, see what happens. And then if you kind of want to do a little more advanced things, you start to get into paid subscriptions. Most of them are subscription based, but LLMs are a really popular way to kind of do those things. Like I said, visualize data, ask questions, have it do little tasks for me, to organize a bunch of unstructured data into a chart or something. So those are really great. And then there's like other things going on in the background for like our major genealogy sites that are using AI to like serve their customers a little better. So those are things we're not even seeing, but I think we're experiencing as we interact with like these large sites that are using AI on their own as well. So it's kind of everywhere.